Please rise and help me welcome the graduating class of Concord High School 2025.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
Good afternoon, Concord High School. What a great day to be a Spider. To our proud families, dedicated faculty and staff, members of the Board of Education, and most of all, to the resilient, remarkable class of 2025, it's an honor to stand with you today. You've reached a milestone that deserves to be celebrated. You've walked the long road to graduation. And today, you stand ready for what comes next. So let me begin with the words you've earned. Congratulations, Spiders, you did it. However, this moment, this commencement ceremony, is about more than tassels, diplomas, or even the years you spent here at Concord High. It's about something deeper. It's about growth, and it's about the place where that growth began. For many of you, that journey started in a classroom where your feet barely touched the floor, where story time was sacred, and your biggest challenge was learning to color inside the lines. Long before high school, even before middle school, most of you began your educational journey in a place called kindergarten, a word that literally means children's garden. It was coined by a German educator in the 1800s who believed that young children should be nurtured and allowed to grow, much like plants in a garden. It was more than a classroom. It was a place for creativity, care, curiosity, and connection. A place to plant the very first seeds of learning. And whether you remember those early days clearly or not, that's where your roots began. And ever since those early days, you've been growing, even when you didn't notice it. You grew when you learned your ABCs. You grew when you failed the test and decided to try again. You grew when you made a new friend, spoke up for yourself, or sat and listened quietly. You grew when you fell on the playground, and again when you stood back up. And through all those seasons of growth, you eventually made your way here to Concord High School, a place where tradition runs deep, where legacy matters, and where pride in being a Spider is woven into everything you do. Founded in 1895, Concord High School has been producing graduates longer than any other school in Cabarrus County. That means you're not just graduating from a high school, you're becoming a part of a story that's been growing for more than a century. And what a story you've added to. In the halls, on the fields, in classrooms, rehearsal spaces, and cafeterias, you've become more than students. You've become scholars, globalists, lifesavers, artists, musicians, athletes, leaders, first responders, friends, innovators, and dreamers. You've represented Concord with dignity, passion, and a fierce sense of purpose. But even more than that, what you've accomplished is how you've done it. With kindness, with heart, and with the kind of perseverance that can't be measured by a test score. Because true growth isn't always loud. Sometimes it's the quiet kind. The kind that happens when you keep trying, even when no one's looking. When you lend a hand without being asked. When you choose grace. When you choose effort. When you choose care. That is the kind of growth that lasts. And now your families, the ones who took those first day of school pictures, packed your lunches and sat beside you through every milestone, are sitting here watching you cross the stage. From them today brings tears of joy and questions. Where did the time go? The long school days have tiptoed by, but the years have been racing past. Each one filled with growth, challenges, and again, memories that will last a lifetime. 1 minute you were learning how to tie your shoes, and now you're figuring out where your shoes will take you next. And somewhere along the way, without even realizing it, you became the person you were meant to be. So today is not just a celebration of what you've done, it's a celebration of who you are. And who you are is something to be proud of. So class of 2025, as you leave this historic school and step into a future that's waiting just beyond those doors, I want to share one final message with you. Don't stop growing. Keep planting. Plant ambition because the world needs your ideas. Plant kindness because compassion is never wasted. Plant courage because you are stronger than you know. Plant curiosity because the learning doesn't end here. And plant gratitude because no one grows alone. Remember your teachers, your families, your friends, your bus drivers, your cafeteria staff, your coaches, your counselors, and your mentors. The gardeners in your life. Those who helped you flourish. They are celebrating with you. Because this afternoon, you are not just walking across the stage, you are becoming the authors of your own story. You are the garden we've grown together. You are the next chapter in Concord's proud legacy. And you carry with you the deep roots of a school that has stood the test of time. So go. Go plant your dreams. Water them with effort. Pull the weeds of doubt. And surround yourself with people who will help you bloom. And when you start to question yourself, remember that little kindergartner that could, the one who believed anything was possible, who wasn't afraid to ask questions, and who wasn't worried about their mismatched socks. That little version of you was pretty wise. So go forward. Carry your black and gold with pride, and wherever you go, grow something good. And lastly, take the time to love yourselves. You are special, wonderful, and unique. You are Concord High School Spiders, a part of a tremendous legacy that you have added to. Congratulations, Spiders. We believe in you. We are proud of you. You've made this garden stronger, and we cannot wait to see what you grow next.
Okay. Good afternoon, families, friends, honored guests in the class of 2025. I'm Autumn Williams, and we went to high school together. Good times. Being up here feels unreal. I didn't grow up in Concord, but from the moment I stepped foot into the school, I felt the energy, the pride, the tradition, and the love people have for this place. And we have spent the last 4 years together building our legacy. 4 years ago, we walked these halls as nervous freshmen. Coming back from COVID in a world still trying to feel normal again, we proved that being a leader doesn't always mean being the loudest or the oldest. Sometimes it means staying late to clean up confetti from game days, in spirit weeks, or checking in on someone. Our class didn't just show up for school, we showed up for each other. By sophomore year, we found our rhythm, joining clubs, stepping up, and getting involved. From band to BSU, chess to guitar, DECA to HOSA, esports to art, public safety, IB, nursing, we were everywhere, making our mark. We weren't just students, we were athletes, creatives, volunteers, and leaders, showing up early and staying late. Junior year brought us experience, or for some of us, the very early stages of senioritis. The end still felt far away, and the unavoidable question began showing up at every family gathering. So, what are your plans after high school? And whether we answered with confidence, panic, or very rehearsed, I'm still figuring it out, we continue to strive. We juggled jobs, college visits, and challenges of standardized testing that felt like they would never end. We started to understand what it meant to balance life, and even when the pressure got heavy, we showed up for each other. Not just for the grades or the resume, but for the legacy we were building. A legacy of kindness, lifting others, and of leaving Concord better than we found it. And now, here we are, seniors, graduates, done with high school. We proved that legacy isn't being about remembered for one big thing. It's in the everyday effort, the hallways we decorated, the banners we hung, the teachers we thanked, and the classmates we encouraged. It's in how we made Concord a place people wanted to be, not just for the school, but for the community. We lifted each other up, made room for everyone, and dominated in Powder Puff, even with Coach Shep's very questionable calls. We didn't just carry the legacy, we elevated. We brought the energy, the heart, and real change. We honored the traditions that came before us, and when something was missing, we created something new. From transforming the student government to boxing gloves, because we cared enough to make it happen. So, class of 2025, give yourself a round of applause. You've earned it. But we didn't just do it on our own. Through it all, we had the support of people who saw our potential before we did. Thank you, Dr. A, for encouraging us to lead with creativity, purpose, and reminding us to be present, engaged, and rewarding us with Chick-fil-A biscuits to celebrate our biggest achievement, graduating. To our entire admin team, thank you for giving us a space to grow, make mistakes, and find our voice. And to our teachers, thank you for pushing us, guiding us, and showing up every single day. As much as we leave behind a legacy, your impact will always be a part of it. For the non-Concord natives like myself, 481 Burridge Road has become a home. Travis Smiley once said, "The choices we make about the lives we live determine the kind of legacies we leave." And class of 2025, look around. This is our legacy. We showed that black and gold isn't just something you wear on game days. It's how you lead, how you serve, and how you represent yourself in the community around you. Our school isn't just a building, it's a home for the Spiders, the only one of its kind. The culture, the pride, and the people who make Concord better than we found it. So in a world where you can be anything, be kind, keep choosing passion, and keep choosing purpose, and keep choosing you, because your dreams don't work unless you do. Believe in them, fight for them, and what you build today becomes the legacy someone else looks up to tomorrow. And no matter where life takes you, you'll always have a place here. Once a Spider, always a Spider. Congratulations, class of 2025. We made it.
Good afternoon, Concord High School, class of 2025, families, faculty, and friends. Today we celebrate not just a milestone, but a transformation. You came in as freshmen, not knowing what high school would be like, and now in a few moments you'll be leaving as graduates, carrying memories, lessons, and friendships, and the strength of something we've all felt this year. Home is where the Spider is. Now, home is a powerful word. It can mean a place, a person, or even a feeling. In The Wizard of Oz, Dorothy says there's no place like home. Or in Moana, home is a calling, something that lives inside you even as you venture far from home. That's what Concord High School has been for you, a place of growth, challenge, laughter, and resilience. It's where you faced your fears, found your people, wore our colors, and lived your story. This school has been your web, interconnected, sometimes messy, but strong enough to hold you up when things got hard. You've worn the Spider gear proudly, in class, on stage, in competitions, and in service to the community. But even more than that, you've built a home for each other. In the late-night study sessions, the pep rallies, the hallway conversations, the moments that you showed up for someone who needed you. And as you step into this world, whether it's college, the workforce, military, or something else entirely, remember this: home isn't a building. Home is a part of you. It's how you treat others, it's how you lead, and it's how you rise after falling. It's in how you live out the values you learned here at Concord High School. Speaking of home, as Zach Brown says, I got everything I need and nothing that I don't. And that's the beauty of what you've built here. You may not know exactly what is next, but you've got what matters: friendships, memories, a diploma, and the ability to find Wi-Fi anywhere you need it. CHS has given you everything that you need. No matter where you go, you are forever a Spider. And you carry that identity, that pride, that community with you. And because of that, home will never be far away, because home is where the Spider is. Congratulations, class of 2025. We're proud of you. We believe in you. We love you. And you'll always have a home at Concord High School. Thank you, and go Spiders. And now the moment we've all been waiting for, the presentation of diplomas.
Tell me when. Malaysia Shanice Addison. Danye Elise Alexander. Christopher Kevin Alfonso. Christian Jamarion Allen. Sean Lamar Adam. Angeli Rosabel Alvarado Guzman. Orestes Emmanuel Alvarado. Marlon Amaya Garcia. Demaya Michelle Anderson. Savion Tyreek Anderson. Timothy Antron Anderson. Irma Anguiano Munoz. Devon Akeem Sean Archibald. Sadie Elaine Bryant. Gianna Lavette Bullock. Go. Madison Grace Burgess. Graceland Faith Burleson. David Banos Rios. Autumn Rhiannon Barber. Adriana Victoria Barron. Jasmine Virginia Bean. Leland Anson Bishop. Martin Carol Blake. Deshaun Isaiah Blue. Anna Reese Benford Booth. Gabrielle Janine
Desiree Brewery. Caleb Davon Brooks. Sadie Elaine Bryant. Gianna Lavette Bullock. Madison Grace Burgess. Gracelyn Faith Burleson. Madison Michelle Kelemez Burnett. Brian Cabello Meza. Phelan Lamont Calzado. Mario Camacho Quintero. Nicholas Carrion. Courtney Leanne Carroll. Enrique Castro Lopez. Clara Isabella Solis. Evelyn Chela Ayona. Tanajin Kwali Cherry. Alexander James Cole. Cameron Nicole Coleman. Stefano Contreras Ruiz. Lanaya Corinne Cook. David Devon Cook. Brooke Lachey Cranford. Kimani Rain Crudup. Itziana Cruz Marin. Jonathan Emmanuel Cruz Vasquez. Grayson Colt Daniels. Khalid Shamar Davis. Jonah Stephen DeCubelis. Sophia Gabrielle Dodds. Tessa Olivia Drabenstadt. Arcelis Duran. Michaela Danae Earl Welch. Olivia Ann Earnhardt. Benjamin Grayson Edwards. Eva Giselle Eford. Charity Marie Elliott. Ariana Faye Ellis. Ashley Naomi Enriquez Pereira. Ella Mae Fegley. Devin Taylor Filipski. Patrick Filzame. Joel Alessandro Flores Camphor. Miguel Hernan Flores Monterosa. Brianna Flores. Xavier Darrell Francis. Santana Ozari Glasgow. Finn Nathan Glatz. Olivia Francis Gravette. Brianna Michaela Griffin. Jose Miguel Guerrero Leon. Jesus Ander Guerrero Moreno. Lucas Gregory Guerrero. Chaitra Gunta Crindapali. Alondra Gutierrez Manzanares. Fiona Angelique Hagan. Jerry Neal Hamill. Loyalty Josiah Hepburn. Yadira Hernandez Castro. Angie Liliana Hernandez Contreras. Brian Hernandez Cuevas. Lillian Yatsil Hernandez Hernandez. Edwin Josue Hernandez Mia. Malin Hernandez Mia. Odelias Hernandez Santos. Abigail Herrera. Jocelyn Abigail Hidalgo Alvarez. Gage Landon High. Maria Laura Hilario. Akia Kaiden Howell. Blakely Catherine Irvin. Miguel David Islas Roman. Bella Mackenzie Jackson. Hayden Cash Jackson. Lila Reina Jaquez. Carlos Manuel Javier Ruiz. Andrew Jimenez Ozuna. Ashanti Ayane Enike Johnson. Joshua Roy Johnson. Life Marie Johnson. Charisma Denise Jones. Genesis Sahara Oya Taralba. Maya Nondo Columba. Adit Apor Kamdar. Aiden Brent Keller. Bree Elise Kendrick. Brenna Morgan Kicklighter. Matthew Xavier Kanai. Genesis Marie Cassie King. Malachi McKinley Lawson. Miracle Giselle Lester. Jordan Michael Long. Olivia Mari Lopez Crowell. Juan Manuel Lopez Lopez. Stella James Madison. Giselle Valeria Maldonado Garcia. Alexis Michelle Mayland. Cecilia Mariche Martinez. Osvaldo Marin Alvarez. Brian Orlando Marquez Navarrete. Jennifer Martha Soriano. Reed Lanham Martin. Andy Renee Martinez Soriano. Yeah. Nakia Chanel Mason. Ava Grace Mazer. Isabella Catherine Mazzaro. Aiden Matthew McBride. Myla Adriana McNeil. Catherine Eileen Mendoza Paredes. Jalea Tanae Miles. Angel Gael Montanez Reyes. Desmond Alexander Harrison Monty. Alexia Michelle Moon. Peyton Kennedy Moose. Kevin Morales Briones. Daniel, hold on. Tatiana Junie Morgan. Allison Nicole Morton. Fahim Tamir Mosley. Alan Narvaez Gonzalez. Ashley Narvaez Gonzalez. Melanie Narvaez Gonzalez. Saul Ivan Narvaez Gonzalez. Yesley Narvaez Gonzalez. Natalie L. Niebrick. Leslie Neves Infante. Shahara Kashmir Nimmons. Jimena Nino Campachano. Jarek Antonio Nixon. Jeffrey Noyola Castro. Daniel Thomas O'Reilly. Grace Victoria Odom. Corinne Olivia Noyola. Alvaro Oliver Dorensoro. Melanie Lucimer Ortiz Marin. Ayelen Itzel Pacheco Cielo. Micah Jadarion Paiva. Peyton Marie Payne. Cameron Joseph Penninger. Araceli Perez Lopez. Alexander Christian Petrov. Alma Guadalupe Pineda Anita. Caden Terrell Porter. Mason Joshua Porter. Adonis Zachariah Mackay Posey. Bianca Evelia Prudente Colon. Michaela Nicole Pyle. Pedro Ivan Quintanilla Garcia. Zamarie Rajon Redfern. Emmanuel Willier Reed. Leon McKinley Reed. Jaden Kajor Reed. Keegan Ann Rett. Dax Reagan Rice. Jaheim Lamont Robertson. Jayla Sky Robertson. Jamie Elizabeth Robles Pineda. Maria Yanitzi Rodamontes Nove. Edwin Alexis Ruiz Yanez. Hunter Douglas Rushing. Tyvante DeMarcus Kashawn Rushmeyer. Nayeli Santiago Magadon. Quetzali Segovia Gomez. Aiden Matthew Simlitz. Madison Paige Smith. Elizabeth Soriano Castro. Betsy Soriano Senhiato. Sydney Alexis Sosby. Guadalupe Liseth Soto Bustos. Diana Marina Soto Ramirez. Kazaria Naeja Squire. Gabriel Woodrow Stafford. Carter Thomas Starnes. Crystal Deani Staten. Journey Maria Steele. Talasia Tanae Steele. Nevea Evelyn Stevens Latham. Shantavis Tavion Stevenson. Alexis Faith Sutorius. Mia Ray Swatowski. Aiden Randall Taft. Samantha Lynn Talbot. Jonathan Tapia. Ashlyn Greer Taylor. Tia Marie Thompson Manuel. Marilyn Paola Torres Ruiz. Josiah Terrell Treadwell. Mary Olivia Trejo. Brittany Vasquez Galan. Yasid Aldehir Vega Para. Jasmine Marie Victoria. Lee Akeem Victoria. Celeste Adriana Walker. Callie Jade Walters. Alexander James Warren. Emmanuel Isaiah Washington. Tatiana Lachey Watson. Jalen Theron Watterson. Kenya LaShawn Weatherspoon. Kiana Nicole Wilkes. Kaylin Elaine Williams. Naziah Lachey Williams. Caleb Maurice Wilson. Zariah Danielle Withers. Dylan Carrington Wright. Haven Courtney Young. Luis Octavio Zapata Urbina. Samiri Destiny Hooks. Angelique Mariche Mendoza. Hector Fernandez Guzman. Brandon Mackay Griffin. Autumn Presley Williams.
All right, now I'm going to ask a pair of special members of the Spider family to come over here to help me. Our favorite former assistant principals, Miss Rotan and Miss Witherspoon.
The moving of the tassel from right to left is to signify the moving from being a student to being a high school graduate.
Concord Spiders, class of 2025. Please move your tassels from the right to the left.
Class of 2025, please rise. By the power vested in me by the state of North Carolina, as powers and principal, I now pronounce you graduated. Go Spiders!